Yabba dabba do. I'm fucking tired and sore, man. I just want to play video games. What's this whole Adderall thing about? Because I don't actually know what it is. I just know it's a drug that people seem to like. And it gives you fucking energy or something. Because I need me some of that. Coffee just ain't hitting anymore. Not like it used to anyway. I had a fucking story to tell. What story? Right, yeah. The meaning behind spicy. It is ironic because I am white as can be, but grew up in a black area and all my friends are black. So I've been culturally appropriating since 1999. There's also kind of a story associated with it because my best friend Nathan, who I'm doing the Soul Link with, Jesus Christ, is also black. What are you shooting shit at me? Yeah, and he's not just black, he's African. So his family are all African. Funny how that works. And they invited me to Nando's once. This was a long time ago, before I was like in with his family like that. Now they all fucking love me. But yeah, they invited me to Nando's for whatever reason. I think they were celebrating a birthday or something. And I had never actually been to Nando's. This was when I was like 15, 16, something like that. So it was me and one of our other friends, Kieran, who's a 6'7" Trini brother. So what the fuck is going on? Am I dying? Hell is happening right now? And when we get there, because I'd never really been to Nando's like that, I didn't know what I was ordering. Jesus Christ. I'm crippled. Oh, that's what that is. No, I'm just retarded, bro. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. Yeah, I'd never been to Nando's before, so I don't really know what to order. So I want to enjoy my food, right? And I'm white, so my spice palette is not up to standard, especially for the company that I'm currently with. So I get something from the lemon herb menu. I made my order, everybody else makes their order, and then Nathan's family starts making small talk to me, so they're like, you know, they're switching between speaking Swahili to each other and speaking English to me. And somebody asked me what meal I got or what I chose, and I told them something from lemon herb menu, I don't really know. And they immediately stopped speaking English and stopped speaking to me entirely. It's just Swahili, which is a bad sign, because they had been switching between the two languages up until this point. So clearly, I've lost some kind of street cred. And if you know me, you know that 90% of my self-worth comes from how much black people like me. So I need to get back these points somehow. But I've already ordered, like it's too late. Yeah, that'll do. As I was saying, yeah, I've already made my order, so I can't, you know, just take it back. So my order comes and everybody's still speaking. Nobody said a word to me because of what I ordered. I don't know if you guys know Nando's like that, but there's this black sauce. Shut the fuck up, my guy. Maybe I should stop killing people, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. It literally, the bottle is black. And it's like their hottest sauce or something like that. So much so that it's not even on the menu. Like, you need to order it privately. You need to be in the loop and know about it like that. I do not know about it like that because I don't go to fucking Nando's. So I'm not expecting it to be that crazy or nothing, but I see people adding just a dab to their burger, and then I see Kieran, remember, 6'7" Trini brother, can definitely handle spice, put a little on his finger, lick it, and then his eyes start watering. So I'm like, okay, if it's giving him trouble, this has to be something devious. So I'm looking at everybody speaking Swahili. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I want my street cred back. So without thinking, I just grabbed the bottle and I just downed some of that shit. And Lord have mercy, it wasn't that painful in the moment, but the next day, I actually feel like I got bowel cancer and had the lobotomy all right there in the middle of the fucking toilet. But all of a sudden, I could speak Swahili perfectly. I understood every word they were saying. So I passed whatever tribal ritual they were putting me through. And ever since then, I've been in with the group. So that's the reason I'm called Spicy. Can you not climb? Are you just gonna let me shoot you from here? Just like she tripped over the skeleton. What else is... Oh shit! That was a lot of damage. What's shooting at me? Oh my god. Talk to Victor in Good Springs about your rescue. They don't like me down there, man. Oh, that flag. That's the fucking... What's it called? The Legion, right? Did you see that? Ah. I'm just asked a question. I know people aren't really active like that today, but let's say you had to become an anthropomorphic creature, like Sonic style, right? What animal are you picking? Because I think personally the rabbit is a very underrated choice. I don't think it's the best choice, but it's not negligible, you know what I mean? In theory, the correct answer is some kind of bird. I forgot about this, you know. God, this game is dark. Hey.
Don't worry. I won't have you lashed to a cross like the rest of these degenerates. It's useful that you happen by.
I actually, in my first playthrough, I just killed literally everybody. But I think I'll actually join somebody. The Legion are just so based, but they're also the toughest, so I want to fight them for that reason. Nope. Don't need to be dealing with that. Did he murk them? Oh, I think he just killed them. Oh, sick. I got friends on the other side. I really wish I could sing. Oh. Well, I didn't think it would blow up. Where am I going? Alright, let's get some Am I the Arseholes up. Oh, that's porn. That's the danger of Reddit. Watch what you fucking say, because when I'm in suite with Kaiser... Ow, fuck! Ah! God damn it. Okay, give me a fucking Jesus Christ. Bro, I was scrolling through Reddit. Okay, am I the arsehole for returning a birthday gift I got from my boyfriend after he insulted me about my, quotations, colourful past? Okay. This happened last night, but my phone is still blowing up. I, female, 26, dipped into my savings and got Mike, my boyfriend, 27, a PS5 for his birthday yesterday. Oh, that's sweet. He knew he was getting the PS5 because he told me that the PS5 is the only thing that he wants. We've been together 4 years, so the cost didn't matter. That is until I find out what he thinks about me. Some background: when I was 18, I was involved with Jake, a guy who I met online. We ended things after 3 months and moved on shortly after with Adam, a guy from work. Oh, hello. Found out a couple months later that Jake and Adam were actually really close friends, but I didn't know Jake long enough to meet his friend group, so I had no idea. To find out, I took some time off dating. 2 years later, I met my current boyfriend, Mike. I was upfront and honest with Mike about my past and the fact that I was unintentionally involved with friends. He said he understood and that my past didn't bother him. Well, that's nothing, man. Oh, sorry. Nah, you got it, you got it, King. You got it, King. You got it, King. Trim's looking good, too. Can I drink this? No. Thank God. Because I would have. Last night at his party, I showed up with PS5 and him and his friends were screaming with joy. His best female friend Jessica laughed and said, I wish I was a thought so I could afford a PS5 too. Wow. Wow, hang on. This just got juicy. I'll come back to you. That's a hell of a fucking statement to just drop. In the middle of a birthday party, no less. I didn't even know thought was still a thing. Alright, hang on. Steal a drip and then I'll get back to the story. This is kind of hard, actually. Hang on. Let me put back the cowboy hat on. Hang on a second. Yeah, that'll do for now. That'll do for now. I looked at her with an excuse me look on my face, but she just said never mind and walked away. Bet money I'm not letting you walk away. You gotta explain something to me about never mind. Jesus Christ, bro. You have the worst drip in the wasteland. I confronted my boyfriend about it and he said, and I quote, she's just messing with you, you can't take a joke. Okay, so this is already a made up fucking story because people just don't act this way. Especially your fucking boyfriend who just got a PS5 from you. But let's assume that it's real. So I pushed further as to why this guy was even calling me names to begin with, and he said, well, everyone knows you were a thought before you met me. Lord have mercy. I just can't imagine speaking to any girl like this, let alone my girlfriend who just got me a fucking PS5. Some of these brothers are just brave for no reason. Hang on, where the fuck am I going again? I asked him to explain how was the thought before I even met him, and he said, you know, messing with best friends. Then he pat me on the shoulder and said that it's okay because I'm not who I was back then, and if he could get over my colourful past and thought mentalities, to give me a chance, and I could get over Jessica's comments and give her another chance. Okay. Yeah. This isn't real. Just so we're clear, this isn't a real fucking story. When's the last time you met anybody who would just say this shit to their partner in a completely serious tone? I didn't say anything. I just got up, took the PS5 from the gift table and left. He was pissed. He literally called me like 20 times, but I didn't care. I was so hurt that I took the bow off and took it straight back to the store I got it from. They happily refunded it. I bet she told the fucking cashier what had happened too. I thought that was done, but Mike and all his friends, including Jessica, berated me for being petty, and they're all saying I brought this on myself by making poor choices. I responded to Mike and told him that he deserves better than me, so find someone who wasn't a thought and get the PS5 from them because I returned it. He started screaming how I'm the biggest arsehole for returning it and how I should be happy he ignored my colourful past. Ow. I'm thinking maybe taking it back went too far. Am I the arsehole? My girl? Let's assume for a moment this is real, but it's not. Taking the PS5 back isn't too far. Being with this prick in the first place is already taking it too far away from you. Because I wouldn't expect that level of disrespect from a stranger, let alone my fucking soon-to-be. Hell no. Hell no. I'm not the arsehole for embarrassing my cousin and getting kicked out of a restaurant. Okay, I, female, 25, don't have kids yet. I never really wanted them growing up, but I figure I'll eventually have kids in future once I get my life together. My cousin, Sarah, 29, has two bad behaved kids from a previous relationship and a newborn baby with her boyfriend, MJ, 40. How am I crippled? Oh, I stepped on a mine. Yeah, that'll do it. Last night, my mother, sister, Sarah, and I went to a sushi restaurant. This was my first time having sushi. After we ordered, I had a hard time using the chopsticks. My cousin started laughing obnoxiously. The waiter came over and asked me if I wanted training wheels, which is a little plastic item that attaches to the chopsticks and helps you, hold them in place. My cousin laughed and said sorry about her. She constantly embarrasses herself and us. Okay, I don't know your cousin, but I'm assuming this is in a jokey context. If you're close, that is. If you don't really know your cousin like that, yeah, they're probably just being a dickhead. But like, it's not that deep, right? I'm about to get jumped, aren't I? Okay. She constantly embarrasses herself and us. Oh, fuck off, man. Do I look friendly to you? Right, I just gave her the side eye and put the training wheels on. When it was time to order desserts, her boyfriend MJ finally joined us, claiming that he was busy. She went on to tell him how stupid and slow I was for not knowing how to use chopsticks, and how the waiters and everyone around now know that I'm an embarrassment. My brother in Christ, these aren't real fucking stories. People don't act like this. And if they do, then they're strangers. They're not your fucking friends and family, because people don't just switch up and suddenly start acting like this. If someone was really like this, they wouldn't get far in a social setting, and you'd already know that they were an asshole, because you're fucking family. So you would have already had to deal with this bullshit. What is this place and why am I here? My mum asked her what her problem was, and she goes on a rant about how I'm so embarrassed and it's no wonder I'm jealous of her being a mother and no one wants to have kids with me. Okay, again, let's just assume for a second that this is real. None of these people can tell fucking believable stories. But if this is real, your cousin's just got beef. Like, it's got nothing to do with the chopsticks. She's just got beef. I say you just settle it with a fisticuff. Finally had enough. I said I don't have kids because I don't want them to come out of like your rude. I don't want them to come out like your rude pieces of shit. And you're calling me an embarrassment? Didn't MJ just have a baby on you with his wife? Your baby literally has a sibling a week apart from her. Your baby. You probably learned how to use chopsticks by eating his wife's leftovers. Bruh. Tell you what. This is that shit that you think of in the shower after the argument, and you're like, boom, yeah, should have fucking said that. Nobody just drops stuff like that. This is it's comically made up. I guess she was attacking me. It was fine because everyone turned on me. It got so loud that management had to get involved. Sarah was screaming and crying. MJ was yelling at me, and my mom and sister were berating me for being mean. Aww. Management brought the bill and told us to please pay it and leave. My mum paid the entire bill, but my sister said I'm an asshole for embarrassing Sarah and getting us kicked out. I know she's probably going through postmortem depression. Now, I don't know if I went too far, seeing as she's probably going through some post-baby stress. Am I the asshole? Fuck off. I'm not even fucking justifying that with a response. These are the most popular, by the way. I'm going through the most popular of the past month or so. So people are actually reading this and think it's real. I kind of want to read an arsehole one. Where am I meant to go? Am I the arsehole for telling my autistic wife to grow up? Ooh, that's a stinky one. Alright, fine, we'll read it. We've just been together for years. We just recently had a child together. It's never been an issue in the past. I'd love to listen to her info dump about her newest hyperfixation. We talked through how things made us feel better to understand each other. We even made journals for each other to write down likes, dislikes, interests, do's and don'ts, etc.
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit if it ain't my old friend from Good Springs.
Who the fuck are you? Oh, you were the brother I was meant to speak to in Good Springs. Well, I didn't do that because I murdered 3 people and then left immediately. Never been an issue for years. We've been together, but after having our child, she's gotten worse. It's becoming harder and harder to take care of both of them, so much so that I've been working 10-hour days to support us financially. She's been on leave for 20 months. Ooh. Come home, I have to worry if she has eaten, if our child has eaten. They spend the morning with my family and the late evenings with wife until I get home. Cook for both. Jesus Christ, sorry, I'm getting fucking wound around. Not looking where I'm going. Come on, surely you can get over this. Tell me I can get through this. Oh, don't say I just fucked myself. Am I trapped? Please. No, please. Please. If I have to go all the way back, I'll walk through this shit again. I'd rather just... Ah, there's actually no fucking way out, is there? Oh, thank God. Jesus. My fucking heart dropped. Cook for both of them, feed, change, clean, dress, and put our child to sleep, then basically do the same for her. It wasn't like this before, but the last straw was when they used our rent money to buy expensive Halloween costumes for her latest interest. For the 3 of us, I understand it was a thoughtful gesture, but having to beg for money from my family that month after showing off our expensive costumes was my breaking point. She spends most mornings sleeping in and most evenings ignoring our child in their crib while flipping through TikTok's 10 foot. 10 foot. Through TikTok's 10 feet? I basically told her I will not raise our child and their mother and told them to grow up. I get that some of it isn't her fault, but I can't risk our child's safety on her whim. She regularly buys random things we don't need, leave our child unattended or barely supervised, and I have to constantly worry about her and our child eating while I'm working to make sure we keep a roof over our heads. I'm at the end of my rope and feel like I'm the only adult in the relationship. I've nearly called it quits, if not for what would this do to our child. Am I the arsehole? Obviously not. It's a sticky one. So I was a nanny. That was my first ever job, which is a horrifying thought. But means I'm pretty good at dealing with people who are mentally retarded or have some kind of deficiency or whatever else. Because a lot of the kids that I worked with were mostly retarded or physically disabled or had some kind of mental problems, whatever. So from a position of somewhat education and experience, she is panicking. She is panicking with the stress of being a mother and is trying to stay grounded with anything she can. But unfortunately, that's not really your problem. And it certainly shouldn't be the child's problem. So, yeah, you just kind of have to kick her out of it, unfortunately.
I think you better leave.
Let's see how that affects you. Is it me or does he look terrified? I mean, he probably should be. I'm almost certainly covered in blood.
My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers.
Legion? Yeah, you're done. She's on a cross right now, bro.
My wife's dead.
Alright. I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. Let me turn on the fucking radio. What am I doing? So, wait, where am I going?
Oh, what am I doing? I got to thinking about making a good impression and plain forgot to tell you my name.
It's this bitch.
I'm Jeannie.
She's the one who did it.
I take
I'm actually willing to just bet money and just do it right here, right now. I hope I'm right. Will I even find out if I'm right? Womba Ross.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy.
Get out.
Aw. Sorry, what was that? I think you were saying something. Were you saying something? Sorry, you seem like you were saying something. To be fair, he fucked up by trusting a random stranger. Like, why on earth would you do that? What? I can't take his gun? Oh, that's the only reason I killed him. How about you fucking tell me what I need to know before I pop both your eyes out your skull?
You see a rifle barrel sticking out of the dinosaur's mouth, you got a 50-50 shot at me. Otherwise, it's boom.
Actually, I got a 100% chance it's you starting from about 2 minutes ago. The NCR are bitch made compared to like every other sort of gang in the game, by the way. Because I can't remember what they're called, but there are those dudes who want to get the plane out the fucking lake. There's Kaiser's Legion, who I feel like need no introduction. Oh, okay. I don't know nothing about the Bright Brotherhood, actually. Hang on, now that I think about it, they kind of got some sauce to them. It's kind of saucy. It's kind of saucy with a cowboy hat. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. The idea of walking into this museum with a black robe and a fucking double barrel, it's doing something for me. Okay. Bro, you need to back off. How? I beg. Finish the job, soldier. You really? You know what? You kind of deserve to die, to be honest. Because what was that? Oh, I remember you. Bro, it's just like me, for real. Culturally appropriating. Where am I going?
We wish to escape the barbarity of the wasteland, especially the violence and bigotry of its human inhabitants.
Then you're speaking to the wrong guy.
The demons appeared from nowhere. Except it might be more accurate to say they never actually appeared at all.
You're on crack. Do I even care about the platinum chip? Like, yes, I do, because I want a legion of fucking killer robots. Wow. Wow. He is ducking and weaving. Hey, you lot, quick!
Find my friend, and I'll get out of your way.
I'm be real with you, Chief. She's probably already gotten ganged. I'm not allowed to say the other word because I'm on Twitch. Jesus Christ. The fuck is this? It changes my hair? Oh, this can't run. Hang on a second. I got a great idea. Yeah, that'll do. How's it going, Space Cowboy? Johnny Guitar. What? Bro, I didn't even start on you yet. I was gonna, but I haven't. You started this. I'm gonna feel really bad if I find his wife. I'm pretty sure she's dead, if I remember correctly. So by trying to be as violent as possible, I actually found one of the most peaceful resolutions. Sure, we lost one ghoul, but I mean, you know, who cares about ghouls anyway? I can deliver you from the pain of this world. Jesus, are they psychically linked? You just said squad roll out. You didn't even say nothing. Okay. Okay. So this is what we're doing, yeah? Where did they get all these spacesuits? Where am I going? Alright, so what am I looking for? Fucking rocket fuel. Literal rocket fuel. If there's anybody in the wasteland who should not have his hands on rocket fuel, it's this guy. Oh, that's a cool shot to end on. Alright. Yeah, that'll do.
I wish you'd